Whoa, would you look at that? It's the next video! Wow! Sorry. Castro! Holy shit! This is gonna be epic. I guess I'm the first one this time. You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. Where's everyone else? I'm gonna save. Just to be sure. Okay. That's not. Oh my god, I'm dumb. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet? Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like she said. Byakuya. Byakuya? They arrived one after another. They were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hero? Silence, and it wasn't any normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me, and so
I'm late! Strong Silent Master is so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are in place! Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the Master of Evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If it's what the Master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Achoo! Where am I?
No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Oh my god, that's so funny. My day is ruined and my disappointment is immeasurable. It's the other way around, but...
Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see. Okay, well then, let's begin! This final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Climaximum sorrow!
that's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time, it'll be fair.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slender. I'm a bear in good standing, you know? If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square. And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already.
Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. So don't try and run away.
Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Huh, whatever. This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. The fuck? Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. Just disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd, like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other. But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so. Well, you can tell us all about it soon. The class trial. You're right. I'm ready. Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. The final class trial, let's go. Started making my way towards the opening, step after step toward that gaping maw. Elevators don't have balls, silly. You're dumb. I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. Pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood into the elevator. Oh shit. Without warning, it began to descend deeper and deeper, 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 deeper still, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site?
What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in a vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin!
Oh my god. Okay. Steadies your aim a little. No. I don't know how reloading works, so. Alright! Shit!
This will be the final class trial. I've come up with a special rule. So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this
Haha! Sorry about that. I like how you have to stand up on
you
that.
guys win. But if you can't, then I win. And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Never mind all that. I just have one question.
Oh
for
no, what happened?
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
you. Is the mastermind only one person?
Hmm?
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me.
Oh no, everyone's
I'm
suspicious.
right, aren't I? I knew it.
Okay, whew. Places to check. Oh. Several rooms have been locked up until this point. The headmaster's room on the 4th floor, the biolab on the 5th floor, the monitor. Okay. This is important, you know? We gotta take this. We gotta take this seriously. An emergency handbook. This handbook apparently has no restriction. I don't think that's gonna be it. The group photo photo depicts all the hopes. Worth noting is that Mukuro is not picture while Makoto is not. Is picture while Makoto is not.
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
Oh my god.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
All three of them think that original dad is. Yeah, okay.
You guys have all been. I have evidence.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence.
I just
Evidence
missed.
That proves
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Oh my god, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Holy shit. I calculated everything. My brain went like fucking super math science, man. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be there. Sorry.
You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it.
Oh, I see.
But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Look at fucking Celeste standing in the fucking distance like, ha ha ha. Aw, this picture's cool. I figured as much, in which
Hero,
case.
You have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Ah, look at that! Why is Celeste always in the background? I'm standing there like, I don't want to be here. Oh my god, it's Genocide Jill.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos, and that person is the ones who got the photos. Oh,
In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
Oh my god, look at how I just noticed you have all of them running like and then you look behind like Nani Wah! Fucking Sakura being all Ultra Instinct.
In the picture Hero got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Oh, look at, oh my fucking god, what the fuck? She's in a big fish!
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to that than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's sticking at me?
Can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. There's a big fish, Byakuya's picture. No, I see the unusual thing here. Look at the fucking big fucking... Look at the giant fucking fish. Also, Celeste still standing in that fucking corner, just looking in the same position. I mean, you also got Toko this time, but... In this picture. Toko is also standing, but Toko's in uniform. Hero's picture. Yeah, you're thinking about Celeste, right? Yup, Celeste is always in the same position and mine. You see it, right? There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something.
Can you just forget about the photo already?
No, Celeste.
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
But what are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we
No,
really
Hero,
be
I have
so
proof
sure?
that. I don't think it's Hero anymore, honestly. No, I really don't think it's
Don't
Hero
get me
anymore.
wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either, but is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason, an unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. If we were the last class, Hangman's Gambit, Amnesia. Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Who is this guy? Sorry. I'm too good! Okay, thanks for the letters I need, bro. What? Really?
Now I understand.
Complete.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. No matter how much you refuse, that's the absolute truth. They have no choice. You can't move forward until they accept, and there's another way to prove it besides these pictures. Wait, what are...
You're saying we all got spontaneous
Oh my.
amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi
Okay, yeah,
fantasy?
I see.
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Bekiri. Bekiri.
Those photos photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Yes, I am.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia.
No, it's
here.
not living, breathing amnesia, you
To be
fucking
honest,
idiot.
I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
Yeah, doofus.
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right?
Yeah.
What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives.
Gah! Plot twist!
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
No.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane. How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Yeah!
Really?
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia
Yeah.
at the same time. How could someone just steal our memory?
How? Come. That hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on
I'm evil!
Interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo. Those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Because we were in
There was
Hope
a
Speak.
purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with? To try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole
You mean the
from us?
videos.
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, is what we need to expose. Man, this is hard. Oh my god. Monaco. Sorry.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, Is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
Oh fuck.
Shoot!
So
Stop.
who did it? Whoever did it is the stat much I could read.
It's the mastermind.
Of course, they have to be.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so?
What the fuck, Ina? We went there together!
You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million.
No.
No, that's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Yep. Me and Hina
In
and
the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time, so there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt
Yep.
that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Super boo back to the la pala.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only
Yes,
be that 16th
but
student.
I don't think it's any one of us that are present here at the moment, since it so happens that there was 9 lights opened in the morgue.
So we're the only ones here? It's not me. I'm not the mastermind.
I believe you, Hiro. I believe you, Ina.
Makoto.
Fuck you, Doko! Sorry.
Why me?
Super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me.
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about? If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Your hair is a mess, my man. Like, I've never said it up until now, but your hair, the body was covered with leather.
Made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least
Looks like
a
you
few
got
days
fucking
ago.
electrocuted and your hair never got over it.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old. That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know. You're wrong. She denied me before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Oh fuck. What was going on? Sorry, I was distracted. Group photo. Oh my god!
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100
No.
different battles. So when you
Did you not read her profile?
Obviously, she got all those wounds in battle. Are you
What? How did that
Don't
miss?
worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Mukuro wasn't. She must have been in 100 different. So when you
Nope.
think about it, obviously she got all those wounds in battle.
Sorry. Did you not read her profile? She got out without even a fucking scratch.
The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway,
Mukuro
moving
suffered
on.
all those wounds
Fucking
after
weirdo.
coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
Ah!
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility.
True.
When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she
I'm
was
just jamming
already
to
dead.
the music.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Yes.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Whoa, a few days.
Exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
Or several.
What about the little matter of what happened last night?
What happened last night? I forgot. Oh.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked
The mastermind. Yeah, didn't he have the one who attacked me?
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a
You're
mask.
right, that is the whole
true
point of a mask.
identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
That's what you think.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
Yes. No, there's no way Mukuro's the one that attacked me, even if I didn't see their face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo, comparing that to the masked attacker. It should be obvious. Voila.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any
No.
idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot? Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be the hips?
Shut the fuck up. No, okay. What? Your physical features do not have a single scar. That's a good question. Which hand was it? It was a right hand. It was the right hand. It was the right
You never
hand.
saw it, so you can't have. I'm telling you now, you're wrong. There's another part of the
Oh? And what is this? Is it the right hand?
Yep.
Or the left hand?
Thank you, Monokuma.
Could it be the
It's the hips because the hips don't lie.
Never
Sorry.
saw their face, right?
Oh my fucking god! I did not mean to do that.
Now you're wrong. There's another part of the
Oh? And is it the right hand?
Okay.
Or the left?
We good. I won't make the same mistake again.
the hand.
Well,
You
him.
never saw their face, so you can't have any idea who I'm telling you now. It was Mukuro.
Piece of shit! Oh my god! Stop talking, you fucking idiots!
Or the left, maybe.
I'm gonna have the big brain over here.
You never saw it.
So you can't have any idea who was under that. I'm telling you now. It was.
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly, a representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you, but what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh, no snappy comeback. Did I score
No,
a
it couldn't
bullseye?
have been her.
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
There's scars. Before anyone could say anything. Oh my god. Kyoko's removing her gloves.
Hands.
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned
Awful,
skin.
isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true
Yep, and the
mastermind.
true mastermind isn't any of us that are currently in the room. Well,
This
it's
is just
someone that's
awful.
been presumed dead.
On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet, because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like her brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
To hide a body here. To just store it somewhere?
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
The biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Yes, I mean on the 5th floor. The fuck?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue, so it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Exactly.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Do I? There's something that made its way from the biolab to the garden. Oh yeah, I do have proof.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole
Slightly
stack of tarps
disconcerted
just
by
like it.
his comment, but continues to lay
So
out
when
his
the killer
reasoning.
moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the code on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
But that's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened, but you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous, because the key to uncovering your secret
Yup,
identity is
because
hidden
there's
within that
9
room,
fucking.
isn't it?
We could go and check them just to see who's not in.
You talking about unmasking
Yep.
the mastermind?
You see, the biolab
Yep.
contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
An inconsistency in the biolab. What would you be talking about?
I can't hear you.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. What should you be
By
talking
the way,
about?
Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure
Oh my
your
god, stop
family's
trying to.
still
Dude,
okay?
Monokuma, I don't care about my family at this point. I've been trapped in here forever. All I care about is myself.
Bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think is happening?
Hey, isn't his sister like a main character in one of the games? So I've seen like in the
As safe as you
in
might
the
have
Spare
assumed.
Girls. Is that it?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Yeah, I need to calm down. Can't let him get at me. He's saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab, so I want to shut him up. Need to expose the inconsistency and stab him with it. The inconsistency has to be the one area where the numbers don't match up. You know exactly what we're talking about. The moment of truth. Oh shit.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Oh!
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! I'm not listening!
This should prove it. The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
Brown.
But I counted up the number of blue
Brown.
lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Non-lights doesn't make any sense. The number of lights there should be on
I got
is
10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. Let's keep solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth. Then Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And victim number 10 was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all?
That's right.
Oh.
Any other number should make you immediately suspicious.
I feel like the one
But
I'm
according
suspecting the
to
most right
lights
now
in
is
the
Celeste.
biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
The
Zombie!
mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
No.
If they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then whose body disappeared?
The mastermind.
May very well be that none of them disappeared,
But if that's true, then why
Because
doesn't
the mastermind.
body count match?
including Monokuma's executions. There have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murder?
The reason there are less bodies than murders, the explanation for more murder than victims, was that it would take for that to make sense. Only 9 murders took place. What?
Shoot!
Mastermind destroyed a body. The same person was killed twice. Wait, what?
What about it? The same person was killed twice.
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
What?
That's the case.
That makes no
It's
fucking
killing,
sense.
But still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba,
She was killed as Celeste! She was killed as Celeste!
And that's why the body had to be stored in the
Oh my god!
until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else?
Celeste!
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become
Or
obvious.
not?
Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Sayaka? Sayaka. Sayaka.
Who is this someone?
Due to the explosion, they were however dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The body was covered with other wounds. They'd also been struck in the head with an object. Oh no, that's right.
Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
No.
Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever?
Ha 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 ha! Dude, whatever. Shit.
Who is this someone else? Was it Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No,
There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Who is this Was it Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaki.
Yeah, everyone's important.
Celestia,
Everything is
or
important here.
maybe, no,
There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Okay. I feel like Celeste is the one.
who is this was it Junko, Leon?
It's either
Chihiro,
Celeste or Sayaka, right?
Mondo Owada, Kiyotaka Ishimaru, Hifumi Yamada, Celestia Lu, whatever.
No!
Or
That.
maybe-
No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Who is this was it
Okay, I'm gonna
Sayaka,
start up with
Mizuno.
Sayaka. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
who is this someone?
I'm
Was
pretty
it
certain it's Celeste.
Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaki, Hifumi, Celestia, Lu, or maybe
No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
You didn't even mention. Died from the wounds she had all over her body. Wasn't there someone else suffered the same sort of. Sayaka? Wait, let me think. Okay. Brainstorming. Sayaka definitely had a shit ton of wounds, right? Celeste didn't. Well, she kind of. She got rammed over. She got rammed over. It's kind of. You know, yeah. Not Hifumi. Kiyotaka died from just a bunk, right? I feel like it's Sayaka, right? It has to be Sayaka or Junko. It's not Sakura.
this someone
How
else?
could you fucking impersonate Sakura?
Was it Sayaka, Mizuno, Junko, Enoshima?
Oh my god, it was Junko! Junko, bro, I knew it.
Junko, wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusama.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
Then it's really true?
No.
Mukuro and Junko are the
I
same
think I understand what's going on
Wait,
here.
so then, what does
No,
it mean?
that's not what have
It
happened.
means that there haven't been 10 victims.
It
but
means
9.
that Mukuro Ikusaba did not die.
It also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that.
Right?
Mukuro. She's still alive.
Or Junko.
She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro alive? The one that's alive is Mukuro, but you really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. Oh, because of the tattoo, right? It can't be Mukuro.
The body.
What's Mukuro? Yeah. Mukuro Ikusaba's fatal injury. Mukuro Ikusaba.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Then when she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like
Oh no, Junko's still alive.
the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
So I suck. This is hard, okay?
It wasn't when she's still. That's right. So the mastermind's.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Oh, minus 10 seconds. Oh. For that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Is that really possible? No, it's not.
The body.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Ah, it was Mukuro.
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone's made it look like it died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person could be. We know who it is.
Here's my
Man, I liked Junko, bro.
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
That's why she was. That's why there was literally nothing on her. Like I was.
Are you sure about that?
Oh.
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
No, that was not Junko.
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
How did you mention it? I gently placed my hand in Junko's lifeless body. Touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but... Oh wait, but did check absolutely in
was
conception.
dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
What?
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement.
What if that wasn't Junko?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
Come on, Kyoko, step in.
Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Huh?
Of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then
No.
both of them are dead, right? There
No.
can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so,
I
how could
told
she
you,
have
that's
survived?
why there was absolutely nothing about Junko. Like I was complaining how like we didn't get enough about Junko. Everyone else got something. How could Junko have survived? I checked her. She was dead. I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely. I told you. That's what I was thinking from the beginning. That wasn't Junko. Maybe she used some sort of trick. This guy's replica. Okay. Oh, I already. Sorry. Oh my god, I have half a heart. Okay, what about you give me an eye, you know, except of A's. The fuck? Replaced? Oh, it's replaced. I thought it was replica. Wait, I'm dumb. That doesn't make sense. Oh.
understand?
Oh my god!
That's it! What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right! Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Boom!
That would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that? Right when she was about to die?
Good point.
Sorry for skipping that.
There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
No! There has to be some way. I need to figure out how they switched after death. They switched to the beginning.
I got it!
Bro, you guys don't
Two
understand?
of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So you're saying the Junko we first met was
Yeah.
actually Mukuro all
Yup.
along?
Then we'd already met her?
Yep.
I had like a normal conversation with her.
Yep.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoos.
But she
like
had
that.
the nails. That would explain the nails.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo.
Yeah,
after
and
the
that
body
explains
was
the fake
extinguished.
nails.
Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Yup.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity. As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity. When did I do that?
She still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter because I've already figured it out. Tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. What? I can't see her face. Wait. No. Ah! my god. Really right now? You gotta be fucking with me.
After all,
Stupid that. This is gonna be a long episode. I might have to end it and like continue like half of it, you know?
So, and we that would
Wait,
Oh my god, there's too many transitions. I can't even skip properly because there's so many transitions.
Correct. So I'm. But
The fuck, Toko talked?
so, you know,
What's?
I think a great theory.
then why haven't
Then I tried with.
You tried to hide Jun because I didn't. Not just once but twice. First time was during our latest investigation. You mean like you mean with the you mean with what's your Kyoka test buddy is okay. What? What? Ah! Yo, I'm gonna try them all. I don't care. Until it doesn't make sense. I don't care. I'm trying them all. I'm literally gonna try them all.
shoot.
If I get a B, like, does it affect the ending? Is because I'm simply gonna save here. Is what I'm gonna do. Never mind. Oh.
Shoot.
I don't get it. Yo, what the fuck is it? Wait, what? Wait, what?
It can't be.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I never said that. Wait. Thank you, Mouse Wheel, for doing that. That was very nice of you. 1 second. Okay, my mouse wheel decided to fuck me up. That was nice. That was really nice. That was very cool for my mouse wheel to do. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. I swear to God, if I have to do everything from the beginning again.
Danganronpa.
Oh my God, I have to do everything from the... Okay, well, I'm gonna end this video here. A game decided to throw bullshit at me. That was fun. But unfortunately, I'm not fucking dealing with that. So I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna get back to where I was, and